The first is a school bag that makes school chairs more comfortable. So you hang your bag up over the back of the chair, and then it folds out this padded area over the backrest and seat of the chair and makes the school chair more comfortable.
I just thought, this guy's a wacky inventor if I ever saw one. All he needed was a little bow tie, press a button and it spun.
The next product encourages children to drink more water, and it acts as a reminder for you to have a bottle of water on your desk in front of you. If you're just 2% dehydrated, your concentration can drop by up to 20%. So this is quite helpful.
When he came up with his ideas, he then said, oh, hang on a minute, I've got another one. Pulled out another one out of his bag.
This product is the Food for Thought lunchbox, and the idea of this is to encourage children to eat a piece of fruit.
Hang on a minute, I've got another one.
And then the final product is a cooler bag, which you put the lunchbox into, and it keeps it nice and fresh and cool.
And he was all over the place. He designed this, he designed that, he invented this, he invented that.
I've got a little something for you. Can you guess what it is?
Ah.
It's a bottle each.
Actually, could I have the red, please?
Yes, of course, yeah. Any particular...
I did feel nervous, but it was quite surreal because I didn't notice the money on the tables. I didn't notice any of those things that would have made me nervous. I was desperately trying to remember the things that I'd prepared to say.
So many have you sold?
In the 4 months, I've sold about 1,000 of those. Prior to that, I've been selling them just off my website, and I sold about 3,500.
Sold 4,000 at what price?
At £7.
£7?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Duncan Bannatyne's concerns about overpricing struck a chord with 3 of his rival dragons, who also went out in quick succession. Only a direct plea from the desperate entrepreneur could salvage his ailing pitch.
OK. This is tough. I think that what I'm doing is going to help children to learn more effectively and make you lots of money.
Peter was the last dragon to show his hand.
Duncan, Theo, everybody, they were hankering over the price of the product, £7. But what they missed was the fact that he was already in John Lewis and the product was selling.
Well, that just leaves me.
Yes.
I actually really like the seat. I think it's very clever.
I quite like being the sort of silent sweeper at the end. So I was quite happy to sit there quietly and patiently while they criticised everything else that they wanted to say and then declare themselves out.
I'm willing to take a calculated risk on you because I think you are going to come up with 1 or 2 products that are going to make it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make you an offer. £100,000
In return for?
in return for 40% of your business.
40%.
To be perfectly honest, I was expecting him to make some sort of joke. I thought he's stored up a good pun about you're obviously not concentrating enough. I felt very apprehensive whether to negotiate, but I thought it's my duty, it's my job, I'm here to negotiate, there's no point taking the first offer. So I thought I'll see what I can do, and started arguing, really.
Mark, 40%.
30%.
Mark, I'm not going to punt it for 30%.
Come on,
Yeah.
30% is fair.
It's not fair.
I'm uncomfortable at 40. 35 I would be comfortable at. I've gone up from 30.
Mark had turned the tables on Peter Jones, his hard bargaining resulting in a stalemate.
Give me the total profit you're going to make in 3 years.
1.3 million.
How about we say, if you make in 3 years £250,000 profit,
Yep.
I'll give you that 5% back.
OK. Let's do that.
We're going for it?
Yep. Let's do it.
I wanted to get as much about Mark Champkins Inventions Limited as possible. For me, it was as much about him as it was about the 2 or 3 products he had in front of him. He is an inventor, so I just knew that he's going to come out with all kinds of wacky, crazy inventions, yes, but you never know, he might come out with the next cat's eye, and all of a sudden, we're going to make a lot of money together.
It's been 12 months since the deal. Today, Mark is preparing some of his stock of 20,000 units for delivery to major stores.
Since Dragon's Den, we have managed to get products into the 90 biggest Sainsbury's stores, so that's very exciting to see how they'll get on. And their existing product range has gone into all John Lewis's and Debenhams.
So will Mark reach the £250,000 sales target agreed by his ambitious dragon backer?
I think I'm on course to get the 250,000 figure, and I actually think it's quite a good thing that we've had that goal to go for, something to strive for and try and achieve.
Mark says that sales this year are 10 times higher than in the year before the Den.
Working with Mark has been great. One thing he's brilliant at is product design, and he's always come out with the next great idea. He's got so many ideas, it's actually making him focus on one that's going to really deliver. He's working with me, working with my team, and he's relentless. One day he's going to come up with something and it's going to be big.
It's great working with Peter. He's very open, he's very good at working out the best direction to take in terms of moving the company forward, which products are likely to be most successful. He uses his experience from running his own business to help me make the right decisions.
And one of those decisions is to invest time in product development. So he's going directly to his target consumer.
Going to be testing out some product ideas that I've come up with, seeing what the kids think of it, and getting some of their ideas about how they'd like to see the classroom improved. Right, can I have a volunteer, please? So it goes over the back of the chair, folds out like this, and then if you'd like to sit on it, there we are. It makes it more comfortable. Now, who's got any suggestions about how we can improve this?
It's this approach that has helped Mark develop 6 new products to hit the shelves since the Den.
They've been really good, and they come up with some really good ideas, and almost the wackier the better. OK, the lunchbox itself, we designed some, didn't we, last week? So you've probably got lots of ideas about this.
It's quite weird having 35% of Mark Champkins Limited, basically.
Yes.
And I think he is a very, very talented man. Inventor of the Year last year, not many people know that.
We're going to test that out now in the playground with 4 volunteers.
That sounds like fun.
Very different. I like the challenge of something new, something different, and something that has an opportunity to really, really become very successful.